Good time zone. A happy birthday to all of those around the world. We're late. But that doesn't matter. We're not doing probably much importance today. Side quest here, side quest there. That sort of thing. Wrapping up 3.2 before we wait until the next update and move on to other things. And Honkai wants me to log back in. I don't know why it does this sometimes. Sometimes it will go many months before doing it. Sometimes it will make me log in multiple days in a row. Who knows how that works? Although it did ask me to sign the user agreement again, so maybe they did mess with something. Kabam. I did spend time after stream mostly playing the Star Rail world. Event we can check in on. Get my money. Got the level 5 venue. Made 2.46 AA coins. I don't even know what AA represents. What number is that? I don't even know. But I have it. Got new characters. Level up Fei Shao to 90. I could level up the venue, but leveling up the venue changes the like bonuses. Like every time you do it, it's a different thing. So right now I have a Fei Shao bonus. But also I have a bajillion dollars, so it probably doesn't matter. True to the old Shinjo saying, food is the primary concern of people. This counter has various delicacies on sale, guaranteed to sate your hunger or overwhelm you with craving. I'll put March back here so that we can get the bonus with Himeko again. That one's 1.2 BB. I guess I'm at AA. BB's next. I don't know what BB is. I don't know what AA is. BB could be billion, I guess. But what AA be? But anyway. That's neither here nor there. We have first golden specimen goat. Head to Dawn Cloud to meet the golden scapegoat researcher. Now this... I'm already here. Maybe we'll get some more coherent lore on the golden scapegoat. People say it probably relates to the origins of Amphoris and things, but it is so obtuse that I couldn't be bothered to try and parse the lore. However, there is one thing. I don't know if we can look at it on here. Do I have to own the character to look at it? Yes. Well, can't look at it, but Black Swan's artwork. I saw people point out, Black Swan's artwork has a golden goat skull in it. That looks awfully similar to Golden Scapegoat, so that's interesting. Oh, why is like Kurgus here? Why are you helping me with this? Shouldn't you be like trying to stop me? Maybe that's why he's here. Oh. Hold on a second. All right. It's this guy. What a coincidence. Perfect timing. Let me introduce you to my teacher and my teacher's teacher. This is my teacher's teacher, the Antikytherian scholar, Mr. Lygus. He's the only one in all of Okhema who can fluently recite ancient Titan texts. You flatter me. Antikytherians are naturally good at remembering bits and pieces of knowledge, so I simply assist Okhema in ways I can. I know Lygus, but indeed, he and I have met before. Don't be surprised. I'm just an enthusiast of ancient Titan language. Nothing more. Uh-huh. By the way, I'm the teacher mentioned on the teleslate, the one who helped you decipher the information about the golden scapegoat. Alright, let me formally introduce this young lady, Miss Diogena, the light hunter mentioned on the teleslate. She's a brilliant scholar who translated 20 passages in Golden Scapegoat's mutterings. What you're saying is getting more and more exaggerated. Come to think of it, I believe that this is the first time we've officially met. It seems everyone is enjoying the conversation. Good, good. Let's cut the small talk and get to the point. Excuse me, may I borrow a head? My head's just not in the game. Ah, it's nothing like that. I meant Agirkranian, the ram's head you recovered from the golden scapegoat. IG Cranian, perhaps? As you can see, the two trophy walls showcasing hunting achievements, is that what that is? Are looking a bit sparse. During last year's routine repainting, Lady Kindness ordered to have them removed. But I'm quite sentimental and dislike leaving the walls empty, so when Diogena mentioned your investigation into the golden scapegoat, I thought your trophies might be perfect for display here. Don't worry, in return, I'll assist you in decoding the mysterious information that seems to come from a distant era. Really? Oh, that would be huge help. What do you think? I guess I don't see a problem with that. That's fantastic. How about lending me 14 trophies? We can swap out 2 each day. It'll keep the exhibits fresh while ensuring I have enough to research. They all probably look the same though, I don't... Here is payment on behalf of the Council of Elders for borrowing the exhibits. Please accept them. Oh, right. That works well. I'll get started on analyzing these trophies right away. Thank you so much, Mr. Lygus. Don't thank me just yet. Oh, and by the way, though I mean no disrespect to the Grove, but could you help me borrow the Heart of Circes from the Grove? But he isn't a student of the Grove. Besides, that heart is much bigger than a person. What is it? Of course I'm not asking him to move it physically. Please take this little device if you pass through the grove. You'll find a small slot under the Heart of Circes crystal. I think I remember that now. This device should fit perfectly. Just insert this device into the slot and wait a moment. Once the green light turns red, the Heart of Circes will check our previous translations to see if there were any biases in our research. If all goes well, we might even be able to leverage its computational power to further analyze the mystery of the golden scapegoat. Oh, wow, but will the grove really let us? Well, the grove's destroyed, so I don't think they have a choice. Avilius, the grove, it was recently attacked by the Black Tide. Oh, my condolences, and may Thanatos grant them eternal peace. Avilius sighed deeply, an unusual gesture for him. I'll leave the task of verifying our research with the Heart of Circes in your hands. I guess we're going to the grove. Very interesting, Actually, I think it's on a different floor I should go to. Yeah, it's very interesting. I guess not. I thought the Circe... I guess that's... Is that the crystal? The crystal is a different floor. Big crystal up ahead. That's the Heart of Circes. I don't like that these dryads are red. Seems like they're angry at me. After inserting the device into the Heart of Circes, a small LED light green light flickers on. According to Ligas, all that's left to now is to wait a while. A few minutes later. The green light indeed turned red. Other than that, you couldn't sense any changes. It seems only Ligas can interpret the results. Well, that was easy.
It's still early. Where to now?
Serena! He's back. He's got a quest. That's a side quest we can do after this. It's the only side quest I think I've seen. But I haven't looked too much. I think she also called Kefli Skyfather there. Which means we need to... I think I need to look back at to what Ornyx was talking about, because Ornyx mentioned Skyfather. But in a way that seemed like they were above everyone. But if Kefli's just the Skyfather... guess maybe they're just the most important Titan? I don't know. Seemed weird. Seemed like they were calling out for Mother and Skyfather. Although now that I think about it, there's 12 Titans, 3 of which the Calamity Titans didn't show up until later. Which could be, if we're interpreting it, what if the arrival of the Calamity Titans represents... Maybe M4 existed before the Lord Ravager, and the arrival of the Calamity Titans represents the Lord Ravager's presence. Instead of M4 being built for the Lord Ravager. Maybe. Oh, it seems the Heart of Circes has completed the calculation for us. Well, I mean, at least the green light turned red. Thank you very much. Please wait a moment. I'll plug it into my system to read the results. I feel like we and Don Hung should have a conversation about the fact that there's just a robot. Apologies. It seems something has gone wrong. What happened? Unbelievable. Someone has tampered with the Heart of Circes. Let me put it this way. It calculated for us was... nothing. At this rate, whether we can uncover any information from the Igacronian Ramhead treasure remains unknown. Is it the result of the Black Tide? I am not sure, but based on the limited knowledge we have, the most likely culprit is the terrifying swordsmaster who destroyed the grove. Other than the mindless monsters of the Black Tide, no one else would deliberately damage the heart of Circes. Mindless monsters capable of doing something like this? Hard to say. Maybe it's just another mechanism of the Black Tide. For instance, the Sword Master or the monsters might have only brushed against the heart of Circes, yet caused this level of damage. I am sorry. Instead of helping, I seem to have made things worse. This doesn't feel that simple. Just like Diogenes' doubts, I also don't think the terrifying Sword Master is capable of such calculated actions, but still. In a way, the Black Tide and the Sword Masters are just threats on the surface. They might be symptoms of a greater danger looming over the world. Or I guess the Black Tide could be because of the Lord Ravager. We do know from the Destiny Weavers that something awoke. There is a presence that's redacted that has returned. So maybe the Black Tide is because of the Lord Ravager instead of maybe Amphoreus being built specifically for the Lord Ravager, but maybe the Black Tide is because of the Lord Ravager's presence. Or maybe the Black Tide, Amphoreus, I guess, maybe Amphoreus was still built for the Lord Ravager, but the Black Tide is like a symptom of its presence trying to escape, perhaps? Trying to escape, so then the reset cycle of Amphoreus is how to, like, stop it from escaping. But if we don't do that cycle, then it could escape from the prison. I like that. I like that idea. Until we discover new methods, it seems our journey of decryption has ended here. I regret not being able to help you uncover the secrets behind the golden scapegoat. Also, we're just trusting Lygus here on all of this, which I don't. Oh no, the translation, it didn't work. Oh well. Are you unwilling to let this go? I've heard stories about Kefali. Sometimes they speak kind lies. Like when people's actions veer too close to a truth that wasn't meant to be uncovered. That's how I tell my students whenever they hit a roadblock in their research. I believe these words hold value to you as well. Perhaps you should tell yourself. Some unseen guardian of the world erased those records. And that's all there is to it. Okay, yeah, so I don't trust you. For whom the specimens remain. Is that really it? We're just like, yeah, you were looking too much into this, so Lygus just told you to stop, right? I mean, I kind of like that, but it's well, we'll see what happens in the future. Nope, that's not what I thought it was. Ho ho ho, let's see who has come to visit my majestic self again. A warrior from Outlands? Does Buka Lioness lie? Okhema citizens shake their heads. Does Buka Lioness know all the riddles and answers in Okhema? Okhema citizens nod their heads. Why, Circes, allow me to test you with a stumper. We shall see how your grasp of intellect fares. Alright. Roar, listen closely. It's well known that Okhema is home to many delightful creatures, but which one is the most beloved by the citizens? I've never turned away genuine praise. Warriors from Outlands, boldly speak your answer. What was it? It's well known that Okhema is home to many delightful creatures, but which one is the most beloved by all citizens? The Howling Chimera, the Bumpy Seal, the Dromus would be a good choice. I like Mim the most. A lion who loves riddles. I mean, Chimera do like all the work for people, apparently, but Dromus is a good choice. It's not really a riddle, it's just kind of a question. Dromus? Wrong answer. The Dromus crushes rocks with ease, and I wouldn't dare bite one. Such a simple question, yet it can confound a warrior of wisdom like yourself. The answer is far away and is right before your eyes. It's the line you're speaking to now. Yeah, but I didn't want to say that. There are two ways to approach this riddle. First, as a citizen skilled in socializing, one must know the perfect moment to compliment others during conversation. That's the true art of chatting. As for the second reason, well, I've been adorable since childhood. Alright. I should have known that's what he wanted. So we got Serena over there. I don't know if there's anyone else with quests.
We should cut down on our expenses. For the world.
No, doesn't look like it. Sometimes that one's like a secret quest, so it's on the map. I don't think there's anyone's on the map either. We'll go talk to Serena. Mister, we meet again. We meet again, little Cypher. Cypher, who's that? Ah, mister, I wanted to share some good news. I'm not stealing petty things anymore, and I don't have to curl up in a box to sleep now. That's nice. Everyone at the Memorial Market has looked after me. I'm quite happy nowadays, but I heard that on a mountain even higher than the Memorial Palace, many people have gathered to decide Okhema's fate. Everyone in the market is talking about it, though that they trust Lady Aglaya. There is also ominous rumors. It scares me. Will Okhema become like Egotis? Dark, chaotic, full of terrifying monsters everywhere? That's why I want to visit the Great Kefli. They say the holy city stands up to this day thanks to their protection. Maybe if I talk to them, I won't be afraid. The guard won't let me in. Mister, you're Okhema's greatest hero. Not sure about that. So you must be able to come and go at Dawncloud. Could you bring me? Yeah. Thanks. Would you mind talking to the guard? He looks kind of scary. I'm not too scared to approach. Kind of rude of the guard to... Hey, guard. Good day, citizen, distinguished guest. How may I help you? I want to bring someone in. Distinguished guest, are you referring to that small girl? Yeah, my apologies, but we have our duties. We can't casually allow citizens through. I hope you understand. I'll try and confuse him with a trick. Actually, the small girl isn't just some ordinary citizen. She's the phantom thief, Cypher. She's a Chrysos heir from the Outlands. She's the granddaughter of Canis. Well, first one, probably a bad lie. Probably do Cypher. Cypher disguises herself. She's Cypher, demigod who inherited Zagreus' power, lightning-fast master thief and Chrysos heir. Cypher, I do recall that name. She's indeed a Chrysos heir endowed with divine authority. Her portrait should be on file. Let me check. Opens his VIP register and finds Cypher's portrait, then glances at Serena. Is this portrait really her? Yes, she's only 8 right now. She wasn't that slim in those days. Honored guest, please don't toy with me. Well, she's... Well, okay, so she's not Cypher, but she is a Chrysos heir. From Icatus. Icatus. If memory serves, that's a distant city-state long since fallen. I'm sorry, honored guest. Even if she's a foreign Chrysos heir, she needs the Council of Elders' approval to enter. We need another approach. Alright. She's Canis' secret granddaughter. The granddaughter of Lord Canis? If you insist, she does look a bit like that esteemed figure. But if what you're saying is true, her name and appearance should already be recorded in the VIP register. Alright, you got me. I'll tell the truth. You tell the guard about Serena's wish. He seemed somewhat moved. I see, but honored guest, you should know that Kefli has long since been in a deep slumber and hasn't responded in ages. Also, rules are rules. Even if I let her in out of respect for you, there are so many people around that someone would surely notice. Let's do this, honored guest. Come back tomorrow, entry hour with the girl. Fewer people will be around then. As long as you're quick, there shouldn't be any trouble, hopefully. If there is trouble, I'll just use my baseball bat. Mister, sorry for making you get up so early. The guard was right. There are definitely fewer people now. Good thing we talked to him ahead of time. But he's not here this morning and nobody else stopped us, mister. Where should we go from here? The girl takes in the grand scenery with a curious eye. You suddenly realize that after today, she might never get a chance to visit Dawncloud. Let me show you around. Great, I don't know the way, so please lead on. I mean, I feel like we should explore after we finish our thing, just in case, but... Who am I? Is there anything worth seeing in Dawncloud? Honestly, not really. Just a bunch of... rooms... for, like, perfunctory business. Wow, that's a spectacular mural. It's even bigger than the one in Kefli Plaza. Mister, what's the story behind this mural? Well, a small brazier roasting big-eyed cuties. The intimidation trait. Look effect. That's kind of hard to grasp, but that big eye must be Aquila, right? I read a bunch of Titan stories lately, so I can sort of recognize it. I guess that makes sense. I didn't think about that. Aquila's light feels so dazzling and scorching. Looks like everyone's really afraid. I had questioned why there was a big eye. I didn't think about it that being Aquila. Fair enough.
We should cut down on our expenses.
This mural depicts Kefli receiving the Dawn device. I think I saw this in Miss Tisesifona's art collection. Supposedly, the Dawn device was a gift from Aquila to Kefli. Aquila stuffed lots of radiance into that huge mechanical sphere. After Aquila closed all their eyes and plunged the world into darkness, Kefli rose from their throne and shouldered the world's final dawn. Okay, I think that's new. I think before they said Kefli made the device, but now they're saying Aquila made the device and gave it to Kefli. Mister, did you notice in the previous mural lots of people knelt down in submission, but in this one everyone reaches out to share the light? Maybe it's hinting that the difference between the two suns, Aquila's light was harsh and merciless, while Kefli's dawn seems warmer and gentler. Wow. Natural born talent for priesthood. Thanks for the compliment. I really hope Kefli will respond to me soon. I like that they explain those pictures though, that's cool. But then like they have this bird, which I guess is also Aquila, so Aquila got two murals here. What a huge lake. Could it have been the great Kefli's mirror, or maybe their wash basin? Even Titans need to bathe. That's why you need to bathe too. Why do we have to activate this again? Stop padding my game time. The long straight staircase leads to the Throne of Worlds, so the picture book was telling the truth. What a beautiful plaza. I see so many Titan symbols all around. I don't recognize them all yet. Kefli's so close to us. If I talk here, will they hear us? Oh, we can get closer. A clueless child who doesn't even know how to pay respects to Kefli, yet still thinks a Titan will answer her trivial chatter. Hey, old man, that's kind of really rude. Buzz off. Young girl, let me ask, do you know what the Kefli ritual is? Mister, do I really need to learn these complicated rituals to speak with Kefli? I've never heard that before. Nah. Ritual schmitzrule. Young little girl, you're free to ask me anything. Don't let these heretical outsiders lead your faith astray. Nobility matters not when it comes to faith. Ridiculous! I've presided over the rituals for decades. No one knows Kefli better than I do. Well, Lycurgus actually spoke to Kefli, so he probably does know Kefli better than you do, actually. Grandpa, the people at the market aren't heretics. Everyone says that as long as we speak earnestly to Kefli, they'll definitely hear us.
How sad, such a young child has already picked up these stubborn old habits. Since it's still early, I, the High Priest of Kefli, shall enlighten the next generation.
Bullying someone so much younger, have you no shame? Throwing around your age? Pathetic. Old-timer, go ahead, straighten us all out with your might. Bullying someone your own, so much younger?
Yeah, someone like you can't provoke me. Faith has nothing to do with age. Little girl, let me test you. The Kefli ritual has 3 steps. How is it performed?
I don't know.
Place the offering on the altar. Hold your hands and recite the prayer 3 times with sincerity. This civilian's right to your favor doesn't even provide a valuable offering. Why would Kefli respond to that?
Because Kefli's a god? And also, like, dead-ish? But everyone already struggles day to day. How would they have... Now they'd have to spend money on an offering?
Girl, that's just their excuse for being stingy. An offering is a sacrifice. How can you call it faith with no sacrifice?
Grandpa, may I ask what exactly relationship between Kefli and us is?
Someone's actually asking me what Kefli has to do with us. Look, they sit atop dawn cloud, gazing upon every soul in Okhema. All that we are exists because of their watchful eye. A god so revered. How can we not worship and sacrifice to them?
But every bard in Amphorius says Kefli is the all-knowing father, the guardian deity of all beings. I don't quite know what all-knowing father means, but like every real dad, they wouldn't demand anything from their children. I heard that my dad left Icatus to protect me, holding up a door plank behind the crowd to block terrifying monsters. Isn't Kefli doing the same now, raising the dawn device to keep their creation safe from darkness? I don't know what rituals you follow when meeting a god. I just know that if I ask sincerely to my dad, I'll always receive his gentle comfort. A father would never greet his children with a cold shoulder. She runs off sobbing. Old man just got destroyed. Where did she go? He's part of the quest.
You think a child's naive rambling will warp my faith? I'll go through every proper step of the ritual.
Now you're just being stubborn.
Kefli, obviously the father of all living beings.
Sorry, mister, I lost my composure just now. But I've been around long enough to know how to calm myself. I'm totally fine now. How old are you, really? It's not your fault. Blame that old man. Next time I see that old man, I should apologize to him. He's just living in his own world. Can we really go up there? We can go even higher. Oh, this one didn't need to be recalculated. Oh, we're getting closer to Kefli. It is pretty messed up that they, like, don't let people come up here. Like, I don't know who these people are. They can come up here, but apparently not everyone can. Oh, Serena, you didn't get on the elevator. Awkward.
Alas.
To be immortalized in song.
If you just look up, you can see Kefli. They're so tall and cold, but if you stretch out your hand, you can touch the light of the dawn device. If we speak here, surely Kefli will hear us now, right? Oh, mighty Kefli, bearing that enormous dawn device, surely you must be exhausted. But I beg of you, please don't abandon the light of Okhema. Serena prays aloud. You, knowing the Titan's truth, are well aware that Kefli won't truly answer her. Until you hear a deep, resonant voice approaching.
Child, do not fret.
Ah, this sound. Are you Kefli?
It is I, the throne of worlds, father of all beings, the bearer of eternal day. Fear not, child. I will bear the burden of this heavy dawn, shielding the holy city from the tides of darkness for all eternity.
That'd be wonderful, great Kefli. Please stay with me a little longer. I still have so much to tell you. Something's off. You've never met such a straightforward Titan before, and the voice is coming from way too close. Okay, but don't ruin it for her. Can I walk down there? Hold on a second. How do I... I never thought about walking around in the back. And there's a chest here too. My goodness. Also, it's the guard. That's really cute. Just as you suspected, it's not Kefli speaking, it's the guard. He's holding a voice amplifier made from stone, lowering his voice to imitate the majesty and compassion of a Titan. I know Mom and Dad aren't coming back. I'll try and grow up strong, but when I just can't be strong, can I confide in you, great Kefli?
Of course, Kefli would listen to people's prayers equally.
Times like this, maybe it's best not to interrupt. Mister, thanks for waiting. The great Kefli was really kind and patiently listened to everything I had to say. Now my heart feels all warm and fuzzy. I'm not scared at all. I'm jealous you got to speak to a Titan. It's okay, mister. Someone as heroic as you will definitely get a chance to speak to them someday. Who knows, maybe the great Kefli will be the one getting nervous then. Thank you for climbing all the way up here with me. It's getting late, mister. Let's head back together. I gotta go pick up that treasure chest, though. I had no idea I could walk around this part. Also keep an eye out for a nymph, perhaps?
Great. The more the better.
surprised there isn't one. Is that the last treasure chest? No, I'm still missing a spirit thief. Fascinating. There's a second treasure chest. There's one last treasure chest. Wonder where it'd be. There's not a lot of room in this. Well, I'd say this place. I guess actually it's also this place and also this place. The map is
Please stay tuned.
bigger than just this area. I guess I could use Herta actually. I forget Herta tells me where treasure chests are now.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Although I don't know if it tells me where the spirit thieves are treasure chests in this one, so it should tell me, but it did not yet. I guess I should teleport around.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Maybe it doesn't. Which seems weird. But also this map is its map is very linear, so I don't know how I could miss it. It has to be hidden around a corner somewhere.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Yeah, they're not gonna tell me where it is. So even though it's a treasure chest, it also doesn't count apparently. Hey dude. Oh, it's you, I think. Anything I can help you with? Gotta hand it to you, buddy. Your acting skills are top notch. Huh, who knew Kefli was this young? I want to be Kefli for a day. Think you can make that happen? That kid's luck is something else, always meeting kind people. Huh, you caught me. Please keep it a secret. Sometimes a little white lie is just what's needed. You really get it, don't you? When I was little, Okhema wasn't as peaceful as it is now. Attacks on the city walls by strife titankins are almost a daily thing. One day you'd see someone, and next. My father was a guard of the holy city. When battles were fierce, he'd grab his helm and spear and wouldn't come back all night. And I'd be left home alone, burying myself under the blankets to drown out the screeching of the strife titankins outside. One curtain fall hour, as I prayed for to the statue of Kefli outside the window, I heard them respond. They said, "I am Kefli, the throne of worlds, father of all beings, bearer of eternal day, child, do not fear." Kefli's comfort gave me courage. It helped me sleep amidst the chaos. But one day when I prayed to Kefli as usual, there was no answer. The next morning I found out my father had fallen in battle defending the holy city. The other guards handed me this stone voice amplifier. They found it on my father. It was his horn, his instrument. It was proof that in the name of Kefli he stayed by his child's side in his own way. Yeah, I don't think the chest is in this area. It's got to be either in the cloud area or somewhere by Kefli as well, hidden. But I'll check this out. Oh, there's the seat of Yanis. Oh, there's another side quest. Oh, there's a book. Oh my goodness. Cleaner myth for internal.
Many things are the
I guess we'll start this while we're here.
seen in the present.
Lelia, my love, oh, May, why have those beautiful eyes of yours lost their radiant glow? Lelia, say something, please. My love, Lelia, stay with me. Edgar, I had a wonderful life. Lelia, no. Why are you just standing there by and watching? You're heartless or something. Why are you just watching? From birth, I was abandoned on a rocky shore. For as long as I can remember, my childhood is miserable. Later, I underwent the harshest trials of Castrum Crimnos, only to witness my comrades fall one by one on the battlefield. In the chaos of the night, I killed an old frail woman. Later on, did I learn she was my estranged mother. Ow. And now, I've been entrapped, forced to murder my beloved wife. Ah, my hands are soaked in regretful blood. Remain silent in sorrow. You despicable deity, I gave you everything. How many times have you enjoyed my offerings? I once in solemn nights placed food upon the blazing altar. Offerings not meant to be shared with other titans. Yet, slumbering deity, show no pity for my suffering. Why? Why must the gods impose this unfair fate upon me? I ask you why. I don't know. I'm just a traveler blessed by Georios. And you, what do you say? I don't know. I'm merely a poet blessed by Amnestia. And you, why? I'm one of the nameless blessed by Akavili. Because the gods value you. This is a trial. Why do you ask me so suddenly? I don't know. I'm the nameless. Do you even have a titan called that? No one can tell me why. I hate it. I hate it so much. Why did they create such a merciless world? I hate those who made this world. I want to slay the gods. Yeah. Why did Edgar run off? This wasn't in the script. He's always being so dramatic. What's up? What's he up to? We should catch up. He doesn't seem to have snapped out of the role. What's going on? Are we still rehearsing? Follow and find out. Aio stormed off yelling, I want to slay the gods. This won't end well, right? Of course it won't. Looks like rehearsals are over for today. I'm leaving. Well. No hidden treasures around here.
It's not far from here.
I've already been to both those sides, but I'll do it again. Yeah, there's something you can hide on these. I don't know where. It has to be in the last area, I guess. Although that area is the smallest of all three. It's a spirit thief, so it can't be... You don't need the Hand of Zagreus for it. Can't be that. This guy ran off quick. Or I passed him. Or I severely passed him. Oh well. I guess I should go back, actually. He probably will go further, maybe. I don't know. Oh my gosh, he has magic? One's not triggered before. Yeah, stop. Aio, do you know what you're doing? Don't call me Aio, I'm Edgar. I'll defy unfair fate and slay the gods. Chasing the wrong god, Kefli's on the other side. Kefli has never given me a cruel fate. Shut up, you deceitful false god. I'm done with fate's manipulation. You took my comrades, you took my mother. You even took my wife, you heartless monster. Die, Titan. Help! Saying do what you will, but you don't play games with lives. In the nick of time, passing guard Dorian helped you stop Aio. Have you calmed down now? I have. You two know each other? Yes, I'm a playwright and he's an actor. By right, he's rehearsing the shackled Edgar. I'm the lead actor, Aio, playing Edgar in the shackled Edgar. So just now, was that acting? How could it be acting? That lunatic nearly strangled me. Hey, explain yourself.
I just was too deep into the role, too immersed. You get it right. The emotions just overwhelmed me.
What does your lack of control over your emotions have to do with me? I was just about to take a break.
Think about it. In the play, I am manipulated by fate, losing my blood relations and loved ones, disillusioned with the gods. Isn't that right?
Yes, that's what I wrote.
By that point, I should be deranged, blinded by hatred, twisted inside and intent on defying them, correct? Then I should kill the creator, the playwright of shackled Edgar, right?
Yes, wait, no. As if.
Oh, fair enough.
What nonsense is this?
A script is his fate, and the playwright is the creator. So, is that it? Case closed?
No, I can't just let this end, nor will I let you, a towering mountain dweller, act as the arbitrator of justice. My friend, you appear to know neither of us, nor do you have any stake in this. With your impartiality and sense of justice, you're the perfect choice to rule over this unprecedented matter. We both agree to trust your decision. I propose you serve as a one-day Talenton to preside over this trial.
I'll accept judgment in line with the spirit of Talenton.
One-day Talenton? You've never heard of it. In the Holy City, not every dispute requires the Elder's intervention. When both parties agree, we appoint a one-day Talenton, a neutral party, to mediate and settle disputes. This arbitrator must be someone trusted by both sides to be fair. Once they swear in the name of Talenton, both parties are bound to accept their verdict.
Well, I guess I'll serve as the judge, then. That works for both of them. Good, then you two prepare your arguments, gray-haired gentleman. You'll be the judge. We'll meet at the trial grounds.
One-day Talenton, isn't that a fancy name for public interest judge? Guess I'm in it for the long haul. This is not what I signed up for. I also don't even know what they're trying over, like... I'm not gonna vote for, like, yes, you should kill that guy. Why are there so many people here?
Today in the rehearsal hall, actor Ayo stands accused of attempting to murder the playwright. This case will be fairly judged by one-day Talenton, that guy. Everyone, please commit to a solemn oath.
Eyes like Kyrgyz here.
In the name of Talenton, solemnly I swear.
In the name of Talenton, we solemnly swear we shall uphold justice with scales and sword under the watchful eyes of gods and mortals alike. We will not deceive, we will not conceal, we will not protect, or we will protect the law and its orders. Both sides are now ready. Present your case.
At the time, I was simply too immersed in the performance. It was like something possessed me. Am I not? I am not at fault here.
Don't give me that possessed nonsense. If it wasn't you, then who else could it be? You and Dorian both saw it with your own eyes.
I object. I had no reason to harm you, but Edgar and the shackled Edgar certainly did. It's your plot that drove Edgar's family to ruin. His resentment towards you gave him plenty of motive for revenge.
Objection. Edgar shouldn't even know where the creator resides. I was gonna say, Edgar doesn't know he's in a play.
I told him.
You told him. Objection. Besides, the world of the shackling Edgar is polytheistic. And one god, playwright, can't control the whole world.
Each deity has its own responsibilities. Your sin doesn't concern the others.
But playwrights don't even have much say in the script. Leave me alone, my brain is still trying to make sense of this. I've had enough of fools.
The address is almost over. Be sure to make good judgment.
I admit, there are some paradoxes here, but by common sense, Edgar wouldn't be aware of a world beyond the script. Only you, AEO, have such awareness, thus you're the one who acted.
No, observation demands on the third party. I don't know what that means. I, AO, am connected to both you, Thespius, and the shackled Edgar. Therefore, Edgar, through me, gains awareness of his creator, Thespius.
Objection. You and AO, not Edgar. You can't speak on Edgar's behalf.
The question of who am I has always been debated. Is identity decided by others or by oneself? I reject the idea that identity is determined by others. Otherwise, if someone called me a pig, would I really be a pig? In short, one determines their own identity. I see myself as AO, and I can also choose to see myself as Edgar.
Enough philosophy. Are you just arguing that Edgar should be punished while AO is innocent?
Precisely.
But if you had actually killed me, the story would cease to exist. Edgar wouldn't exist, and only you, AO, would remain. Would you still twist that logic?
Fortunately, it didn't come to that.
But you share the same body, therefore, you're being punished.
Honorable one-day Talenton, sir, please deliver your verdict.
AO, the full responsibility is yours. AO, the responsibility is shared, half yours, half Edgar's. Thespius, the full responsibility is yours.
Sorry, dude. It's your responsibility. I understand. I accept full responsibility.
Thank you for your fair judgment, Honorable One-Day Talenton. The crowd disperses, but you notice the Theoros come on over and says hi. He sure likes meeting me.
Sir, one day. Talenton. An intriguing verdict indeed. I once heard of a blacksmith who devoted his life to perfecting the art of sculpture. One night, he dreamed of a flawless maiden. Inspired, he carved a lifelike ivory statue of her. Moved by his passion, Amnestia blessed the statue with life, and they became a happy couple.
Yeah, I've heard something like that before.
I prefer tales where creators and creations live in harmony. When a creator offers love, their creation responds with love. But if the creator casts them aside, the creation answers with oblivion. It is late. I should take my leave.
At least the reward for this odd job isn't half bad. One-Day Talenton. If the creator acts with love, the creation will give love in turn. If the creator acts with hatred or whatever, the creation will Give Oblivion? I mean, I could see it as a metaphor. If you don't love what you're doing with it, then, like, you're just gonna not get anything out of it yourself. But, Edgar is not a real person. And wasn't even Ao's own creation. It was the other guy's creation. Which I guess is what he was saying. Edgar, in return, responded with Oblivion, but no, not quite.
Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk.
Might have to look up where this is. There's no other... I don't think it can be used with the Hand of Zagreus, because the Hand of Zagreus doesn't open chests.
Alas, all that's left.
There is this, like, offer to Kefli thing, which maybe will trigger something.
To be immortalized in song.
Probably just an achievement. Weird, but it doesn't pop up. It is a pilgrimage platform dedicated to devout believers. You bow to Kefli, but they did not return the gesture, probably because their hands are full. Yep, okay, that was a noise that was made. We'll try this out, and if this doesn't do anything for us,
Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk.
then I'm stumped. You bow to Kefli, but they do not return the gesture. You bow, but they do not return. This is Kefli, the omniscient, the omnipotent, heightened. To observe their form is this closely is a rare opportunity. Wait, since we're talking about omniscient, why not ask a few questions? Maybe a truly fantastic question will rouse the Titan from their long silence. ask a challenging question. One can't look down on Titan, so go ahead and ask heavy questions. Here's a philosophical question I once heard. Is justified true belief knowledge? The floor does not glow. That's Kefli's answer. You didn't expect the floor to clear up everything for you, right? Do you have, children? The floor glows. That's Kefli's answer. Kefli's followers have said that the floor might not reflect Kefli's true thoughts. Ultimately, the final words belong to Kefli's priests. Fascinating. Do you have hair? The floor glows. Do you have a gender? The floor glows. I don't know what that means, but here's a math problem. Is it possible to break a number greater than the square of 2 into the sum of 2 like powers? The floor does not glow. Well, I don't know what that told me. I also don't know what the offer blessing thing did because nothing happened besides some noises. Unless I missed one, but it's every circle pretty much, and there's only 3 circles. Unless the circle at the very bottom counts? Does this one count? No. I don't know. Who knows what that final trust is? It does. Oh, okay. There we go. Now there's a quest there for probably unlocking that final area of Styxia, which is exactly what I was going to check out. I did not expect a quest though. Also, there's a thing talking to the eulogistic butterflies. I talked to this one. I missed one, apparently. Or it's up in this area, maybe. Huh. Whoosh, you actually dodged my iron ball. Or maybe you're just a ghost. The iron ball passed right through you. I see, it's all starting to make sense now. Let me help you understand with my bat. Sorry, it's all my fault, this loudmouth of mine. It's been so long since I've talked to a real person, I barely remembered how to speak. Since you're alive, I shouldn't stop you. Here's the treasure up there, go have a look. Alright. There's actually more to this floor than I even thought. Whoosh, welcome to the maze house. Are you familiar with these balls? Just use the power of Ornyx to get them into the holes. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen a living person, I forgot to check. You know how to use Ornyx's prayer, right? Yeah. You almost got me. Anyway, using the prayers isn't such a big deal. Listen carefully. As long as you make all the balls stop on the pressure plates, it's done. Look at the balls here. And here. It's up to you now. I'll just be flying around. Whoosh. Oh, okay. The Chrono Vessel is a temporal ritual tool created by Ornyx's priests. It can cause objects able to be affected by the prayer to enter a time-stop state. If you break the vessel, it will create a time-stop zone. Rewind the broken vessel to turn off the zone. Items in the rewind state will not be affected by the time-stopped zone. Manually interrupting rewinding to control when the object enters stasis. Tap the rewind button again to interrupt the rewind during enhanced prayer mode. Some characters' techniques can also trigger time stop. Specifically, only the Trailblazer, Path of Remembrance, and also Mika. As far as I know. The world. I know enough cultural osmosis to know that reference. Ah, okay.
Pretty underwhelming. Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
Is it only 2 balls? I thought I needed... I guess it's only 2. There'd be 4. There's 4 holes. The door's open! This way! Making sure no one was hiding behind those. Oh, the wind is blowing out from behind this door. It's so strong it feels like it's twisting my backside. What's inside there? Oh, wait. I don't have a backside, just an abdomen.
Oh.
See, I wasn't lying. This is just a small park. The old priest of Ornyx left 2 more puzzles behind. Whoosh, just such a nostalgic atmosphere. How long has it been since I've been here? To keep the puzzles going, let's not take the small route back. We'll go around the other side. Journals, chronicles of time rituals, a record of investigations regarding Thanatos and another shore, the golden unreturned, and a study on nymph diets. No books in here, nothing. Nothing. Bardalos. Didn't expect to run into me here, did ya? They say Ancestor Zagreus could freely traverse the world of the dead, but honestly, it's not as remarkable as they make it out to be. Think about it. Have you ever pondered what a world of the dead actually means? Neither of these really answer the question, except for the first one, I guess. Good place to store treasures. Of course, since riches mean nothing to the dead. But that reminds me, I've been pondering something myself. What do the dead own that's worth stealing? Yeah, I figured it out. Or if we figured it out, we could hide it in the world of the living. Well, since our paths have crossed here, allow me to offer some pearls of wisdom. In our world, the living don't quite seem alive, and the dead don't quite seem dead. But a trickster is always a trickster. Because even when telling the truth, nobody dares trust them. The Black Tide is terrifying. Those Black Tide monsters over there, I can't beat them no matter how hard I try. If there's monsters, that means I'm on the right track. Don't tell me you have some sort of weird masochistic tendencies. A wise person once said, with caution one can catch the most cunning glowworm. Be careful. Or being careful never hurts. Dear guest, I detect no more nymphs in the Dragon Bone City. But there's a nymph holding a ball. It's hard to explain with words alone. Anyway, come take a look. Yeah, okay, the quest I'm on right now. Also, I'm surprised I got all the nymphs. That's pretty impressive. Didn't get all the nymphs in Dawn Cloud. Whoosh. It brings back memories, but I can't stay in the past forever. Let's move on. Is this also part of the strange mechanism? Strange mechanism? I don't know what you're talking about, but if you say so, then sure. I remember the old priest saying that the puzzles would keep expanding over time. Looks like this is what he meant. The priest of Ornyx. Impressive, isn't it? No time to waste. Let's begin. Be sure to remember the position of the balls. I bet this puzzle won't stop you. Go for it. I did try to solve the puzzle myself once, but unfortunately, as a glowworm, I don't have horns to smash the statues. So, reset. We're like somehow gonna go back through it. Okay. Now, I'm not sure that ball up there, how that's gonna work. Okay. That actually worked out better than I thought. The door's open, just so you know. Even if we didn't solve the puzzle, I could have slipped through the cracks. Too bad you're still alive. If you were a ghost, you could have squeezed in. Whoosh, look at all this stuff. I had no idea the priest collected so many bizarre items. The person was always so mysterious. They say this place not only holds all his savings, but also his most prized treasure. Even I, who spent the most time with him, don't know what it is. Alright, back to the solving puzzles. I'll fly back and wait for you. Don't forget to circle back, whoosh. Oh my goodness. A monster almost got onto the floating platform just now, but I knocked it into the River of Souls with a giant iron ball. Whoosh, why is there so much stuff here? There are a total of 1, 2, 3, 3 balls. And all that, I thought there'd be 4 since last time I had 3. And all this junk on the floor. If they didn't want anyone to solving this, it must be the final puzzle. Solve it, and the old priest won't have any rations left. Well, that one goes down and does the same thing. That one goes there. And, I don't know where the last ball is. Oh, it's over there. I think we do this. Well, no, we want to do Well, I want to do the top one first, actually. Like coming home through a trip and doing a thorough cleaning. That's what the priest said. I wouldn't know. Alright, well, I don't know. I thought it'd be more complicated. I don't know what the point of the boxes were. I also kept thinking that maybe at some point I'd have to choose the order of the balls in order to make sure they don't run into each other, but that's not really the case at all, actually. What? Why didn't it trigger? Hello? Joy worm? Achoo! The dead priest must be cursing me, or maybe I'm allergic to pollen. Strange, since I'm an insect. What do you mean solve the puzzle room? What is the puzzle? Is the puzzle to destroy all the boxes too? Is that maybe okay, maybe it is more complicated than I thought. I don't know. Or it was just going to that one for some reason. The door's open, you're amazing, but now that I think about it, after giving you so many hints, don't you think I deserve a balance coin? I don't know why this one didn't count, but whatever. But there's no merchant here who needs money. Keep it to yourself, and just think of something. Whoosh. That's a huge chest. Congratulations, big guy. Let's see what the priest hid inside that even I wasn't allowed to see. Oh boy, a book? Maybe? Stone tablet found in chest. Greetings, traveler. Congratulations on solving the puzzle 3 times. You must possess the qualities I seek. Wisdom and resilience recognized by Ornyx, an adventurous spirit, and more importantly, being alive. Perhaps you've already guessed it, but the real treasure is something beyond the reach of time. To me, it is this unique bond. Since my soul research was interrupted and I was driven from the city as a heretic by the church, this nymph I met on my journey has become my soul companion. We have endured many hardships, journeying together to this ancient city of the dead, and have remained here for many light calendar years. As my time comes to a close, I have gained new insights into the teachings of time. I set up this puzzle so that my life's accumulated knowledge could be seen by someone and passed on after I've gone. What still troubles me is my eternal nymph companion. No, I'm not too worried about its safety, but the fact that soon no one will entertain it anymore. Based on my understanding of it, it will likely resort to playing with the iron balls in the hall, causing a ruckus. Perhaps I exaggerated, but please understand, it is quite mischievous. Perhaps it has already collided with you. Please forgive it. I wonder if you might take it from here, whether on your travels or reuniting it with other nymph companions. Just please don't allow it to disturb the spirits of the dead here anymore. It has been quite disrespectful. Of course, I understand that this is an unreasonable request, so how you choose to act is entirely up to you. You may walk with time for many years to come. Note, the insect keeps saying, even if you, a fake priest, can learn prayers, and Oryx's divine power is nothing special. This is my extra request. Please explain to it just how skilled one must be to master Oryx's prayers. Whoosh. What the heck is... Priest really knew you well. Even if all this time, a few words bring back those days. Sorry for misunderstanding about me being a mischievous... he made that up. My apologies. Want to come back to Okhema with me? I mean, or I guess we could give it to the garment maker, but it'd be fun to come back to Okhema. No, don't listen to him. I'm not done playing yet. Besides, even though I feel the water of the river soul starting to flow, his soul likely hasn't left yet. I want to wait until he's completely moved on to the nether realm before I leave this place. Anyway, you fulfilled my companion's last wish, thank you. And be sure to spend those balance coins wisely. Don't blow them up on some weird investment product. That's advice from his experience as a phony priest. Are you sure you'll be okay on your own? No worries. You saw it written, right? I've got a giant iron ball. Besides, I'm so inconspicuous, nobody would bother looking for a bug, right? Oh, and just between you and me, this room has another hidden form. I once caught a glimpse of its phantom. Something even the Priest of Time didn't discover. The puzzle to reveal it is set up in the previous room, but the solution seems to differ from before. It feels like the clues aren't even in these two rooms. If you're interested, explore it yourself. I'm going back to play with the iron ball. Watch your step next time. Whoosh. Pause an object during rewind. I thought I already did that once before. Solve the puzzle, the priest. And they've got another puzzle after that, apparently. Can't like reset this, so I guess it's this. It's just like doing this one in a different way. I don't know if he'll tell me if I get it right. I mean, those are literally the only two other solutions. I don't know. Not sure how this is supposed to work. Don't know. I found all the nymphs. Push open the door of the past, yada yada. No, I can't do it. Riddles give me a headache. Since you've already obtained the golden weave, I'll just continue being confused, garbage maker. By the way, there's a strange nymph in the ancient city. It calls itself one of the other fireflies. It seems to know some inside information. You might want to go ask it. Hortenius Goldwoven. Different from the other ones. I don't know where that is. Hortenus Goldwoven Drengbone City. Hand, head, leg, torso. To open the gate to the past, one must first abide by the sacrificial rite. The eyeless lion questions what is the limit of everything in the world. The wise of the banquet replies, the human soul, and so he curled up at the altar, hugging his knees with a high window over his head. He stared at the lion's sharp fangs and offered his soul. The first to disappear were his hands that worked tirelessly, then his legs that measured the earth, until his torso that had held his body together shattered. His head continued to murmur. Okay. This is, I think this has to do with, first his spirit, his hands, then his legs, his torso, and his head. The secret, right? But I don't know what the secret here is. And there's another butterfly. So there's a weird nymph, and then there's a butterfly. Somewhere out there. How many are left in Dawn Cloud? 1.
Take a look.
Whoops.
This is pure genius in action.
I'm actually still missing 4 treasure chests. One of which is apparently over there. And another one is over here with a puzzle. Actually, there's two here. That's still missing one though. Curious. It's two memory things. What is this thing? Ah. I see. It's for that. Oh, there it is. And there's the treasure chest. Wow.
Oh.
You remember Castor Reese once spoke of the origins of the butterflies. Lost human, have you ever thought of your own epitaph? I probably won't need one. I see. I still recall some of the deceased epitaphs. I can tell you if you're curious. I'm very interested. Of course. What kind of epitaph would you most be interested in? The nameless ones. This is engraving near Methymus. Here lies Demetrios, a poor but honest man. He is exceptionally good at sea fishing. His marlin measures an incredible 18 feet long. Until Thanatos, jealous of his achievements, drove him out of business. They caught him with a hook and placed him here. That guy wasn't nameless, though. Also, in the background, there's like a mural with like hands and like a circle that looks like a face, though. Kind of spooky. Those who died in their beds. These are the engravings found near the city of Yanis. I, Theano, lived in Okhema and spent my final 30 years in Yanisopolis. I lived a good life and died a beautiful death. Tu hui ego eris. Alright, what does that mean? Can't just throw that out here, like... I was you, you will be me. No, I won't. Those that died young. These are the engravings left on a battlefield. This passage is dedicated to those who perished in the Battle of Olinus. Oh, time, the omnipotent Ornex, please deliver news of our fate to all. To preserve the sacredness of the Vale of Evernight, we slumber forever on the famed Olinus plains. Those distinguished and respected. This is engraved on the sage's tomb near the Grove of Epiphany. O scholars, hear me. The body of Empedocles rests below. Oh snap, Empedocles. His soul became one with the grave. As such, Georos's land is now greater than Aquilus' sky. You can come back at any time. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I won't. With time zone Karens and so then the other treasure chests are back in this place. Which is weird that this room is 3D. I guess it's because you can change the time structure, but it's not actually a 3D room, and also you can teleport into it, which is nice. So I'm in Evernight, but both of the chests and the puzzle are in Dawn. Okay, get down there. How do I don't remember how this works, so figure it out. Okay, I can't go that way. Even though there's a thing there. How do I get over there? Do you think, therefore you are? I think not. How do I get back over there? I think I need to start over. Maybe I should go in from the other side. From the outside, rather. There's that Yana steed. So I need to get the floor down. Actually, I need to get like over here. How does this work? I need to get to this miracle beacon. How do I get to that one? There's a whole like under area too. This is the most confusing. Like, it's a cool mechanic, but this whole place is very confusing. I'm gonna teleport back over here. Figure this out. There's not a book to shift the whole world, is there? There's also a... I don't know. I'm missing something. This is so strange. Wait, is this new? Or is this or is this normal? No, this is normal. This gets blocked off. Or no, it doesn't get blocked. No, it does get blocked off. Don't understand. Maybe I need the Hand of Zagreus. If I do something? I don't know. This device here, this middle device, I feel like that's the key to it, but it's blocked off in both timelines. It's blocked off now, and when I get the light, it's still blocked off. So I don't know how I'm supposed to get there. And that leads to, if I could just move the map correctly, both treasure chests and a puzzle. And then there's the other section over here that is blocked off in Evernight, but doesn't exist in Dawn. That's the weird thing I don't understand, is that it's blocked off in Evernight, but it also doesn't exist in the Dawn. No, wait, Hand of Zagreus can punch. To block the boxes. There we go. That's what I'm missing. I forgot about its punch ability. Above Tartarus.
This thing? What I've got is leagues beyond.
I don't know where it went. Up there it is. Or do I need the light to see it? Should check.
Oh, you want this? Fine. Take it and amuse yourself.
And then we can go down here, and I guess we'll get into a fight.
Is that it? I was expecting something bigger.
Can't stop the rock. Here to crash the party? Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Never seen perfection before?
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Expand your thinking.
Is it coming? I feel that swim. Let me go!
Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a point. I don't have time for games. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Never expected to find this here.
Speak to all the butterflies and rewind all objects. Delve deeper into the river of souls. Excellent. Still missing a chest though. Another one that the game just refuses to show me for some reason. It wasn't in here and I missed it, right? It's possible. No. Pretty obvious, they're purple. It's not there. Or at least the game isn't telling me if it is. I guess I'll go into it and use the skill just in case. Does Herta's skill like not tell you where the last one is? Is that like a thing about it or something I should look up and know about? If there are basic treasures in this current map, using techniques can mark up to 3. Ah, so there was 3, but there is 4 we are missing. Okay.
Take a look.
So if we use it again,
This is pure genius in action.
it should show me where the final one is. It's still in here. But how? It's up there. What? Is it? Get max pots. Thankfully, that's not the problem. Not what's required. As for Dawn Cloud, that one I just don't understand. That one, there's one treasure chest left. It just won't show us it. Because I guess it's technically a spirit thief and not a treasure chest. Even though in the spirit thieves and the treasure chests are the same thing. I just missed this the whole time? Yep, sure did. Okay, cool. There you go. That's this place finished, except for maybe the secret puzzle, which may or may not. I guess it has to do with these balls, but I don't know. want to go get back out. Yeah, Dawn Cloud, one spirit thief left. I'm just gonna look it up. One. The last spirit thief encounter can be initiated by interacting with the Titanic Aqua's enlightenment scroll, which can be found at the circular landing platform after climbing up the flight of stairs. What? I think it's this one, but I don't understand what it is asking. But I'll take a look. Because the other one, I believe I've gotten.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
Is it here? Yes. After interacting with the Titan Cliff, Aquila's Enlightenment Scroll. Did I not read this? That's why this one didn't show up, because it's not a chest, it's a scroll. Yeah, I would have never tried to click on this, because I figured I already read it. Trying to snatch chests loaded with treasures from me is one thing, but an old scrap of paper covered in nonsensical scribbles, you won't even let something like that go. What, are you also interested in Aquila's enlightenment or something? I'm a lore collector. My apologies, I didn't realize. But what is there even to collect junk like this? I'd never even bother with antiquated paper like this if it weren't for that scribe from our Memorial Market who came knocking. Whenever those followers of Aquila see the Enlightenment stolen, they act like it's the end of the world or something, scurrying around to raise money to complete the set again. In every book old Bartolo steals, the scribes get another commission and we split the profit. We were just rolling in cash, a never-ending river of money. So, you just had to dam it up. Is it too late for me to join your little venture? Ha! You want to join our line of business? You're still too wet behind the ears, boy. You take this scroll here and go investigate. I'll go rifle through those pilgrims' pockets. Just like venerable old Zagreus said, never let pilgrims off the hook. They'll always get something in their pockets. Under the crumbling stairs, pilgrims imprint their steps and aspirations. Climbing these 99 steps, even ancestor Zagreus was soaked in sweat. Titans trudge on, following fate, while believers stumble at their steps. Find all enlightenments targeted by the Spirit Thief. Read all enlightenments in Dawn Cloud. Yeah, there you go. I did not read that one. Also, these are enlightenments from Aquila. That's interesting. I don't know if I knew that already. Now now we have everything. Truly. Except for one nymph. One gosh darn nymph out there hiding. Who knows where it is? I'm gonna have to retrace my steps like I did for the other maps. Which takes a while. I was looking up what the puzzle is for, like the fourth puzzle in Styxia, but well, I found the quest that I did for the 3 puzzles, but it doesn't mention a fourth. Maybe there's not one, but I feel like there definitely. I mean, he literally said there was. So now I have to figure out if there is or not. Everything just shows those 3. Yeah, nothing seems to actually come up. Peculiar. I'm gonna have to just make sure, because usually there's a puzzle tied to the nymphs. Unless they just didn't do that for this update, right? I figured it was maybe tied with that, but I don't know. Guess not. Alright, well, while we're here, let's find out where this last nymph is. I guess I could actually just spend memory crystals for it. That would be easier. Assuming I have some. I think I do. You have a conversation for us. Look at Dawn Cloud Cliff. Even here, closest to the Dawn Device, I can smell the stench of conspiracy and sophistry. The elders bask in the glory of the Dawn Device, yet they lack the determination of the Sky Father to bear the weight of the world. They only dare to stab heroes in the back and with poisoned daggers. Yeah, well, they're the sarcastic one, right? I don't mean to target anyone, but the thought of citizens being deceived by sweet words makes it hard to suppress the anger in my chest. I hope you don't forget your task, honored guest. We all have unfinished missions. Where's the last nymph? You should have been more perceptive. I can remind you as long as you provide crystals. Oh yeah, we've got enough. Is battling the rapids in a waterfall on Dawn Cloud. Oh, okay, it's off the map. So there's 3 nymphs for the Hand of Zagreus. Fair enough. I had done a look, but I wasn't thorough enough. Where is it? Where's the hand? Oh, it's way down there. Battling a waterfall. Oh, there it is. I wish to swim against the current of Time's river, yet I cannot resist the torrents, nor resign myself to drifting along and giving up. In the end, I am left stranded in the middle of the journey. Perhaps that's just the life of a butterfly. Perhaps. Build a medium-sized paradise. Collect all 120 nymphs. Dear esteemed guest, I detect no more nymphs in the Dawn Council. Head on over. Wait, what was that? They make a strange noise. Okay. You've come to see me, which means you've made progress. I found the nymphs. I find achievement, honored guest. Now I will begin unraveling one of the many prophecies. The chirping of insects guides the pilgrim's path, quite straightforward. In Dawn Cloud Cliff, the only path that can be called a pilgrim's path is the long staircase at the Titan Cliff. You didn't give me anything. Where's my prophecy tablet? Chirping of insects guides the pilgrim's path. You need me to go do something?
Oh, carefully on high.
Oh. Oh, you know what? Performing the offer greeting is like a chirping noise. So now we must, this must be part of the puzzle then. Okay, so now we do it. Perhaps. And then it should unlock something.
Once walked the paths we walk. To be immortalized in song.
I think I hear something. Is that music? Is it? Now what? I don't know. Something triggered because it said, I hear music. Like, they didn't say that the first time I tried this. Do I need to activate these ritual prayer circle things as well? That's the only thing I can think of. They are there, so maybe they're part of it too?
Splendid gods once walked the path.
Do they need to be carefully, maybe? I don't even know. That's so strange. Wow. Okay, this is convoluted. You have to just keep doing it.
Splendid gods once walked
I don't know how you would guess that. I don't know how you would know this order. But you have to just keep offering blessings. It should be the second note. I guess you yourself would tell you, like, okay, it says this is the second note there.
splendid gods once walked the path.
But it doesn't say that the first time. That's not what I wanted to do. This must be the third note. Am I the only one who can hear it?
Alas, all that's left
To be immortalized.
I mean, it's likely the fourth note. What is the melody? Is that... How many are there? One more. I guess it's the do re mi scale or something, but I don't know that. Do re mi, because also it's do re mi fa. Isn't this re though here? Unless it changes again. No, it's re. Okay, whatever. So it's not actually, but kind of is.
This thing?
There's my
What I got
tablets.
is leagues beyond.
So solve the prophetic riddle, chirping secret path of pilgrimage. Chirping secret lost prayers. That must be... Yeah, so there has to be... That must be Styxia still. Oh, there's some mention. Control the hand of Zagreus and hit the gate of infinity in Yanisopolis. Don't think you're safe just because you're hiding up a tree. Don't think you can safe just because you're hiding up there. I think those are punching people, maybe. So there's chirping secrets, lost prayers. That must be the Styxia one. So, yeah, that one, I'm not sure how that works exactly. Skyfather rests on the mountain peak where morning light encompasses all. Where it is silent and cold, the elder gazes up the steps. Codes and ciphers intertwine, enigmatic like an abyss. The golden age vanishes into smoke. Calamities torment the world. The Skyfather bears the weight of the sky for 1,000 years, and the light. And has the light ever been extinguished? Well, now that I know what the thing's called, Dripping Secret, I can look it up more easily. This should be for Stixie. Yeah, it is the ball thing. Did it reset that I talked to the garment maker? Maybe it reset now that I talked to the garment maker. I don't think I did that first. I think I went in here and then I was like, it's not here, and then... No. It didn't reset, really. Head, leg, torso. The first to disappear were the hands that worked tirelessly, then the legs that measured the earth, and the torso, then his head. But there's only 3 balls. It doesn't reset, which is the weird thing. Should it reset, or am I supposed to reset it myself? Because that seems like a hassle. No, it's... I need to activate that thing. I guess it's like the one thing. I just have to... I guess I didn't trigger it because I didn't have the garment maker, but it is not supposed to reset. So I just have to... First reduce spear were his hands that worked tirelessly. I don't know how I'm supposed to know which one's which, but okay. Yeah, first is the hands. So I guess that's the... Are these... Ah, I see. I see now. I was like trying to figure out how that measures up. The top here. Hand, head. So hand is top left, head is top right, leg is bottom left, torso is bottom right. First is his superior's hand, so that's there. Then his legs that measured the earth. I'm gonna pull this out just in case it messes anything up. I'm gonna put that there. And then we're gonna put this. Although I guess I shouldn't have put that. Then his legs that measured the earth. Maybe I messed up. Okay. Then his torso and his body together. I might have messed this up. I messed it up. How do you get... How do you get that to... I mean, I guess they triggered without it, but once I go here, how do I get it back without the other ones? I guess I can, maybe the other ones can just go away once I get that. Right? I guess so. The hands. Legs. Torso. Head continued. Is this the puzzle's answer? Yes, okay. Shadow in the corner begins to gather, taking the form of Bartolos. I didn't expect you to solve such a long and tedious ancient riddle. You're truly not to be underestimated. In either case, I'll reveal the hidden room within this ancient city to you. Why are you here? After all this time, you still don't understand that there's no crack in the world that Bartolos can't slip through. You're not a plant hired by the prophecy, are you? Prophecy? What prophecy? Old Zagreus goes wherever they please, never bound by prophecies. I'm the same. A hidden room? Yeah, never seen one before. There's a hidden room beneath the surface of time, and I was the first to discover it. I call it the hidden room discovered by the brilliant Bartolos. Don't ask me how I did it. The divine thief of trickery can even replace the memory or the money in your pocket with a shard of pottery in the blink of an eye, without you ever noticing. If one day the flame of Kefli is stolen, and the Council of Elders remains oblivious like a bunch of ostriches, I wouldn't be all surprised. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Alright, I've pulled back the curtain for you. Go and take a look. On the table lies an unfinished scroll and a partially eaten fruit platter.
This thing? What I've got is leagues beyond.
Okay. Yo, are you leaving the hidden room discovered by the brilliant Bartolos? Yes. Why exactly is this place? I don't know. I'm a spirit thief Bartolos, not Detective Bartolos. But if I had to guess, this might be a room from before the fall of Styxia, preserved by some means until now. I've never seen the beautiful Styxia. It was already in ruins by the time I was born. Oh, sesame! Thanks, Bartolos. How did you manage to find it? Boy, don't underestimate the power of the thief god. The divine thief of trickery can even replace money. Okay, you already said that. Well, there you go. Dragon City Hymn. The cup falls and the fairy tale is ruined as the lonely bell tolls interrupts the banquet. The brave warrior kicks the city gates open, wielding a sword, only to see the dragon's corpse. Darkness engulfs the tide, the endless rivers of souls. The princess is nowhere to be found, and the warrior's return is reduced to an elusive mystery. Cool. Got that done then. That one was easier. Well, it actually had instructions compared to the other one, which did not have instructions. But that's a wrap on 3.2. Until 3.3. You know, usually, it's so hard to tell who are bots. That person from earlier might not have been one. Whoops. They certainly sounded like one, but they followed me and then unfollowed me, so maybe they weren't. Ah well. Tomorrow we're going to the carnival, apparently. Definitely had similar lines. Definitely did. Maybe they were. Let's just believe they were. Going to the carnival. Getting scammed by the carnival. AKA the gacha. And it'll be a good time. But for now, thank you all for watching. And until we meet again, may the sands of time treat you well.